dream, and I hope you do too. And I'm hoping to prove I'm paying my dues. Dad would get drunk and pass out, I'm like, what are you doing? Boozing, you lose it, he knew it. So we got sober, so proud, I knew you could do it. I'm out at a party, y'all tell me to drink. Here's what I think you look stupid. Sinking my soul in the music, I do it for free. And just know that I'm woven into it. My fans, we turn into fam. I'm here to guide you, give me your hands. Tell me your thoughts and your dreams and your plans. They told me I never could be what I am. Now look where we stand. We stand for everything we said we stand for. When they tried to give us less, we said no, fuck that. We the man more, and we stand tall. Dan told me jump on a beat and go tell them the truth. That's what I do this for you. I tell you my story to help you get through. And you see that this life is hard. The darkest nights make the brightest stars. I'm bringing y'all with me, let's raise the bar. I know y'all can feel this, whoever you are. Kindest regards, Mark.
You're no hero, so don't act like it. And please don't treat me like I'm your sidekick. Cause I watch TV, I see how life is, and it's not easy. But still I'm right here, screaming I'm good, I'm good, I'm good, I'm good, yeah. My nigga, I'm good, I'm good, I'm good, I'm good.
Drama.
You're no hero, so don't act like it. And please don't treat me like I'm your sidekick. Cause I watch TV, I see how life is, and it's not easy. But still I'm right here, screaming I'm good, I'm good, yeah. My nigga, I'm good, I'm good, yeah.
Coming up to me like you still making music, man. Ask them kind of questions, shouldn't even shake your hand. Thought you were the homie, still don't know me, it's so evident. 2 million fucking views and growing, follow my accomplishments. I mean, cause I do work my ass off. Back up in the game like my vocals got their cast off. All I've been is cast off by those who seem to lack heart. Trying to give the world some hope, so to the dark I'll cast art. Hope it lights the way, right until yesterday. Life's been dark and y'all can see I've had a lot to say. Few friends have been supportive, you can tell by how I word it. So being around that energy, I feel I can't afford it. Talking about I need direction, some will where is yours? I've had mine and it's the only thing that I've been working toward. And I built it from the floor, y'all don't seem to help no more. CSR the movement, cause the internet's what opened
You're no
doors.
hero, so don't act like it. And please don't treat me like I'm your sidekick. Cause I watch TV, I see how life is, and it's not easy. But still I'm right here, screaming I'm good, I'm good, yeah. My nigga, I'm good, I'm good, yeah.
What I mean to say is y'all ain't been about the dream. Even back in high school, y'all weren't really about the team. To those who were, you know I know, and your support means everything. About to prove, come from anywhere and become anything. That you can take whatever you love and make it everything. But what part is bigger than us? We made it everything. You know it's because I wear my word like a wedding ring. Sticking to my creed, put honesty above everything. Cause I ain't been perfect, but at least I got a purpose. Rising stars in my contact list, we hippies and we murk shit. Conversations with the greatest, can't wait to say I made it. Shouts to those who say I helped them get through hard times, you my favorite. Shouts to channels that upload me, and the haters that can blow me. And shouts out to a world and system you won't see control me. Blogs that show me love, and friends who love what we does. Everyone who sees us hitting the top before it
You're no
comes.
hero, so don't act like it. And please don't treat me like I'm your sidekick. Cause I watch TV, I see how life is, and it's not easy. But still I'm right here, screaming I'm good, I'm good, yeah. My nigga, I'm good, I'm good, yeah. You're no hero, so don't act like it. And please don't treat me like I'm your sidekick. Cause I watch TV, I see how life is, and it's not easy. But still I'm right here, screaming I'm good.
This is the sound of business owners bossing their day with Sage.
the corner.
When you're alone, life can be a little rough. It makes you feel like you're 3 foot tall. When it's just you, well, times can be tough. When there's no one there to catch or fall. 3 foot tall. Like you're 3 foot tall. 3 foot tall. When there's no one there to
Stressed out, waking up, it's time to get it. Ain't no room for the haters, ain't got time for jealousy. I'm too focused on the music, the money, and where I'm headed. If it rain on my parade, I'ma get an umbrella. Fuck all they damn opinions. Never really been the one to listen. Ain't no one else in the world on my vision. Still, I want the distance and stay driven. Gotta go for it, do or die. Can't slow down, I feel too alive. I'ma chase my dreams, fucking suicide. If you walked in my shoes, you would lose your mind. Got the blood of a champion in my veins. I ain't following nobody, I'm in my own lane. Live a day in my life, come and feel my pain. I'm balling out like LeBron and Dwayne in overtime. On my life, turn it up into overdrive. Gotta live your life with an open mind. Blood, sweat, tears got me so alive. Pull up with a bad one in a passer. Jerk side with an ass, got a fat one. Used to never get money, your hoes back then. Now I get both, but never will get a chance to. Wait to focus on the money, turn the vision to it. Embrace the struggle and you gonna get through it. Never give up, boy, you gotta keep moving. Don't worry about me and what I'm doing. If anyone listening got a dream, better go for it. If you think about giving up, better hold on. I've been on my grind, hustling for so long. Pull up, good vibes, someone roll one.
When you're alone, life can be a little rough. It makes you feel like you're 3 foot tall. When it's just you, well, times can be tough. When there's no one there to catch or fall. 3 foot tall. Like you're 3 foot tall. 3 foot tall.
Yeah. Waking up with the same routine, hoping and praying for sunshine. A plan that don't work out as they through Z. Looking at rappers, it's lunchtime. Sick of the drugs and the groupies. Hustling hard, boy, it's crunch time. Praying to God he don't lose me. Shout to my family one time. Putting my thoughts on the loose sleeve. On the Bruce Lee of this rap shit. Sometimes this life will get lonely and cold, so go make sure that you bring a jacket. Putting my heart and my soul in this music, I can't wait too far to turn back, bitch. People all told me that I wouldn't make it, now they the ones saying congrats, kid. Used to keep money that I made from hustling right there up under my mattress. Now I ain't tripping, don't worry about slipping, I got an account for that shit. Stood on my own 2 feet, nothing was handed to me. Every day I would practice. Struggling every day, trying to find myself in this world that's full of madness. Stressed out, working hard, going through some shit, put my trust in God. Everybody telling me that I should stop, but my middle finger's up, screaming fuck them all. Every single day in my life, I'm putting up a fight, trying to figure my rights from wrong. Hella shit on my mind, no time for the bullshit, boy, I gotta work hard.
When you're alone, life can be a little rough. It makes you feel like you're 3 foot tall. When it's just you, well, times can be tough. When there's no one there to catch or fall. 3 foot tall. Like you're 3 foot tall. 3 foot tall. Catch or fall. When you're alone, life can be a little rough. It makes you feel like you're 3 foot tall. When it's just you, well, times can be tough.
If I was the question, would you be my answer? If I was the music, would you be the dancer? If I was the student, would you be the teacher? If I was the sinner, would you be the preacher? Would you be my... It's the done, the done, done. I still got a lot of shit to learn, I'll admit it. It's the done, the done, done. I still got a lot of shit to learn, I'll admit it. Feeling like a digit in a system, just another stupid number, I don't know, no. Everything is twisted, I can feel it. It's another stupid summer where it's cold, cold, cold. And we could do it on our own. Head up to a place where baby no one goes. In a rocket full of liquor, in a Polaroid for pictures. Baby, you should stop me before I lose control. I was perfect, the person am I. Go through your person, put on your disguise. You see the stars, but they just see
my scars, what do they see? If I was a question, would you be my answer? If I was the music, would you be the dancer? If I was the student, would you be the teacher? If I was the sinner, would you be the preacher? Would you be my... It's the done, I still got a lot of shit to learn, I'll admit it. It's the done, I still got a lot of shit to learn, I'll admit it. And the done, we still got a lot of shit to learn, just admit it. And the done, we still got a lot of shit to learn, don't you get it? Got your finger on the trigger and you aiming at the mirror, don't you shoot, that ain't you, nah. Cause on the outside you pretending, but you hurting in the inner. What's the truth now? How imperfect a person am I? Go through your person, put on your disguise. You see the stars, but they just see the skies. And you see my scars, what do they see? If I was a question, would you be my answer? If I was the music, would you be the dancer? If I was the student, would you be the teacher? If I was the sinner, would you be the preacher? Would you be my... It's the done, I still got a lot of shit to learn, I'll admit it. It's the done, I still got a lot of shit to learn, I'll admit it.
Cheers to the fact that you living in this is your world. They say they ain't feeling you, they living in the old world. Word to my old girl, and word to me too. I only say it in the mic because I need to. Feeling like I'm see-through and life is a window. I've been running opposite the way that the wind blow. You pick up the pieces of the things that you didn't know. So when you hit the top, you better scream that you been
If I was
dope.
a question, would you be my answer? If I was the music, would you be the dancer? If I was the student, would you be the teacher? If I was the sinner, would you be the preacher? Would you be my... It's the done, I still got a lot of shit to learn, I'll admit it. It's the done, I still got a lot of shit to learn, I'll admit it. If I was a question, would you be my answer? If I was the music, would you be the dancer? If I was the student, would you be the teacher? If I was the sinner, would you be the preacher? If I was a question, would you be my answer? If I was the music, would you be the dancer? If I was the student, would you be the teacher? If I was the sinner, would you be the preacher? Would you be my... It's the done, I still got a lot of shit to learn, I'll admit it. It's the done, I still got a lot of shit to learn, I'll admit it.
Phase Nicks, what up? Hit shots like Knicks, snipe a motherfucker like 6. The whole world know the boy's sick. Never get a marker, it's always in one hit. Be killing it for all of the people who talk shit like click, clack, bang. Know that I went face plain. People say Knicks to the main. Hard but beyond it, he man is the time. Hit him with the cold land, watch the fans scream. All money good, label that I rep, we got it. And every damn player we shot it. People like, damn, kid, your verses are retarded. And I told him I know, man, that's why the fans bought it. Say, yo, it's all real, ain't no more watching. Let me do it one time for the people who doubt it. This is my plan, this is my life. Where the Phase Nicks and the clan and the grind, yeah, baby, that's real. They told me to spit some real shit. Nowadays, what the fuck is real shit? Put a song up about a white kid and a bird's blowing up and just hope that you feel this, man, that's fake. Bullshit cycled into music, making artists wanna quit nowadays. Get this straight, I'm 17, unemployed with a mic and a fuck ton of faith. Why, God, why? Why can't I just be known? Why can't I just feel safe? When's my time? Fuck, been 3 years making music so kids can relate. Bloodshot eyes, stuck under a rock, laughing up on repeat, just wait. My head's high, luck, yeah, that 3-leaf clover been along the whole way. Yeah. So don't doubt my limit to create, don't plan on stopping. Read the headlines, Cameron Klein won a Grammy at age 58.
Yeah. Lamp City. They tell me to slow down, but homie, I'm just living my life. Ain't gonna do what you think is right, cause that's stressing me out. They telling me they know what's best, but will I care when there's no one left? They tell me to slow down, but homie, I'm just living my life. Ain't gonna do what you think is right, cause that's stressing me out. They telling me they know what's best, but will I care when there's no one left? I think let me start it off. I was just a kid and a mess up. From first grade on, I was fucking all my tests up. When I got to second grade, shit was all messed up. Of course they got divorced, but still God blessed us. And still I managed to take apart the damage and put it all together like some cheese on a sandwich. Middle school was tough, man, I thought it never ran. Now the kids who picked on me, you're like my best friend. So it's weird how your life changed, but it's alright, man. Started smoking weed, so I thought about my life, man. And what it all comes down to in the end is the little things you do and the stupid shit with friends. I'm plotting my revenge at these stupid ass teachers, cause I ball in the game and they sitting on the bleachers. Can you hear me now hollering my raps to your students? Wasn't my choice, man, I really had to tell me to slow down. But homie, I'm just living my life. Ain't gonna do what you think is right, cause that's stressing me out. They telling me they know what's best, but will I care when there's no one left? They tell me to slow down, but homie, I'm just living my life. Ain't gonna do what you think is right, cause that's stressing me out. They telling me they know what's best, but will I care when there's no one left? I think every single weekend was the same. We would ride around and cruise. Got my first car fucked up from breaking all the rules. We would speed around at night cause we had nothing to lose. Now I walked around a lot and I felt some more shoes. Spray painted, don't stop believing on all the stop signs. Got my first F and my mom's wouldn't stop crying. Wonder if I took it back, I'd do it any different. Fuck that, cause I'm still here living. I'm still no different. I'm trying to have some fun while you working 9 to 5s, cause you trying to have some fun. While you living on the same shit. Look at me, it's easy to change quick. I was harassed by the asshole jerk-offs, but you're telling your friends you can't take a day from work off? I'm kinda liking where this mic is going. Took for me to almost die to figure where my life is going. Slow down, but homie, I'm just living my life. Ain't gonna do what you think is right, cause that's stressing me out. They telling me they know what's best, but will I care when there's no one left? They tell me to slow down, but homie, I'm just living my life. Ain't gonna do what you think is right, cause that's stressing me out. They telling me they know what's best, but will I care when there's no one left? I think not. And what it all comes down to in the end. And what it all comes down to in the end. And what it all comes down to in the end. And what it all comes down to in the end. Yeah. If you're thinking about it, dog, you ain't living it. Something's messed up, you gotta do something different. Stressed out over an A or a B. Kids killing themselves, man, I'm enraged by what I see.
Hello and welcome back to week number 2 of these iLLeGaLy Pro Scrims. As usual, we're going to be starting with a wrangle and we're going to run off straight away with the team list. Starting in slot number 3, we have iLLeGaLy EU, Unleashed, Lazy Squad, Toxic Rebels, Romanian Squad, LETRA, GC Direction. People are going crazy right now with the guns in Spawn Island now. I'm just going to turn that off for now. But we do have, carrying on, we have Gurkhas, Omicron, Original Gangsters, RozAvlea, Westside, Immortal Team, Elevate Esports, Hazard Conquest, Hazard KNF, SimpleTeam, and last but not least, Vigorous. Now, looking at this playing path, quite northernly based, this time going from Milta Power up to the depths of Zaki, crossing over Rozok in between Yasnaya and School, and look to see which teams jump out early on here. You have LETRA alongside UN Unleashed, heading towards Lipovka for this early plane drop. You can see them all dropping in different locations here. 3 of them going past the warehouses from Unleashed, while 2 guys from LETRA, Frit 3x here, and Hellby taking the warehouse, Rav on the other side of the road on his own, and the full squad in the middle right now. See Frit already tagged up heavily, only found a level 1 helmet. Is going to look to try and find some loot. There is a first aid for him as well, but instantly on the back foot here, as actually Xenius does have an overwatch onto the north side of Lipovka onto Domino here. Interesting formation coming out from the side of Unleashed. I believe we had a fight as well down in Milta. Tempest taking out someone with a shotgun, as well as the rest of Hazard Conquest contesting these small compounds in and around Milta area. Got Squalinho and Ferragamo here chasing L, who gets taken down by Squalinho. Lucky enough to find the Uzi there, confirming that second kill for the team. Very split up here around this Milta Power area. They are back towards Lipovka to see if these teams have advanced anywhere else. Still trying to loot up now. Frit and Helleby have moved up towards the hill. Maybe lacking ranged guns, but actually going to move towards the compound where Liu is from Elevate. If he does stay here long enough, he might be able to spot Hellby and Frit 3x moving. So Hellby, you can see is scoping into the compound just with the holographic on his Uzi. Not going to do much from that range. M4 and SKS, I believe, for Liu. He will hear the footsteps soon. The rest of the team is coming in. Actually, 3 of them almost going to look to take this compound. Liu might be in a bit of trouble. Does hear the footsteps of Hellby. Sure, Hellby has heard the footsteps as well. No, he's going to stand in the open and gets taken out there. Loving the new hit marker effect here with the damage number drop off, and gets the knock and thirst there, while Domino and Frit 3x just decide to move away from that situation in fear that there's actually a full squad here. Most teams pretty spread out, and as I say that, Georgia Pool Hospital, South George, North George, all contested by these teams. Hazard, KNF. In crates, we got Romanian squad up on these 3-story tallest buildings here in South George, just watching over to GC direction, who take the lower parts and look to move back onto the road, trying to find a vehicle on this west coast. Hello from Simp. He's going to watch them move away in the distance. 3x in the Dacia. Going to move towards the rest of his teammates. Actually giving that information. Going to move away once again from the rest of the team members. From we believe they're in the wrong slot, but this will be a SimpleTeam. Zone isn't too crazy, but a lot of compounds in the center still available for these teams who are congested on the western side to rotate into, maybe looking to prioritize that rotation and those vehicles before they decide to fight in these really compound heavy areas. Does look like Immortal team are going to get extremely close towards Vigorous here, sharing these rooftops just on the coastal edge of North George. Raylex here, the closest member towards the 2 guys currently pushing up from Immortals. Only has a 3-man squad this game. Respect Zen and Sebi. Maybe he has heard the footsteps here. Respect, going to give the information to his teammates. So many teams rotating in and around each other here on this eastern edge after dropping and being quite close to each other. Yasnaya still empty for the looting for these teams. You can see Sandrick here just trying to connect onto his own teammate there. Actually, no. Team 24, the colors do look the same. That would be SimpleTeam rotating just past them, spotted now, all grouping back up together right on the coastline here on the east side. You can see Domino rotating past yet another team up here in Kameshki. Toxic Rebels choosing this drop. This little split that they've got going on actually is quite nice between Stauber and the mainland of the main city of Kameshki. Baby Boy just anchoring the rest of his team, allowing that rotation up to Stauber if they need more loot. Does look like Immortals have decided to not take that fight against the side of Vigorous, just respecting each other's rotations into zone. And look for that wide north clockwise rotation just above them. West side still lingering in Primorsk. Like to see them make an earlier rotation. A lot of the space in front of them is free if they are able to move in south of Pachinki. Not many teams are taking that route, although it does look like we Gurkhas are going for the bridge camp maybe, or taking these compounds. No, actually they're going to take that extra vehicle for themselves. Every vehicle matters in these high level scrims. You can see lots of teams also opting for that rotation north of Yasnaya. Again, don't really want to get caught in the fields. See that very open field just in the south. Everyone going for that same rotation there might prove to be detrimental to the teams at the back later in the game. And here they are congesting all around this north side of Rozok. Already 3 teams, Toxic Rebels, Omicron and Vigorous, taking these little ridges just north of the bridge that leads towards Rozok. You can see them pulling right into Omicron, taken down on the side of the hill there. Assuming that high position. Also joining the party is Toxic Rebels. You can see Melas with the Scar and Red Dot trying to get a knock onto Fiesta, taking him down to 1 HP there. Very close to getting a knock. Think about assuming a different position here. They have revealed their location, so they're going to need to move, especially on this high ground. Nade trying to come in onto Baby Boy. Doesn't quite take him down there. Need to get out of the situation here. Vigorous squashed on both sides from Omicron as Toxic Rebels try and move away as well. Do also have Immortal, the 3-man squad, moving in as well. This area is so popular. Respect going down very low as well from the fire from Toxic Rebels. You can see Arxontas and Melas taking this ridge, but there we go, peeking over it is Zen. He's going to get that knock there, giving the time for his teammate to heal up. The nade comes in onto Respect beautifully. Arxontas there, beautiful stuff, while Melas is still knocked. Ooh, from the back as well. The nade taking out Zen. Double nade there on the two guys left from Immortals. GG to Toxic Rebels. Getting the first there as well. 3 team kills for them. Malas gonna get revived. Also do need to be very wary of the side of Omicron, who've been lingering here after Mara 27 was thirsted earlier on. They're going to look to ascend once again, pulling right up towards the hill where Toxic held before. They literally took that position away from them as they went for the push. They watched the kill feed, and Trona with the SKS takes down Fadua. They're going to look for this push instantly now. Psycho may be able to get the revive here with the help of the smoke, but the 4-man squad of Toxic Rebels are going to instantly make that aggressive push. You can see Malas going around this right side for him, left side for Omicron, using this rock for some cover, but it's still quite a hard push up this high ground. The Baby Boy going to try and take these ridges on the left side. But that is Omicron deciding to move away there. Beautiful stuff from Baby Boy. Again, taking down Fadqua with the DP3X, but takes damage as well. Gonna heal up after being taken down to 40 HP. Looking for the other knock onto Psycho and Mashka. Can see beautiful flank coming in from Melas on this southern edge of the hill. Gonna hit the deck. I'm not sure if Mashka knows about him. Such a good position here for the rest of his team. Just anchoring to see if Mashka moves from the side of this tree. Beautiful molly. It looks like it's gonna tag him. Yes, it is gonna take him down to 10 HP. No. There we go. He gets the final bullet after the Molotov took him very low. That is a beautiful flank move coming in from Melas. Axontas with the support from the back. Just leaving Psycho up for Omicron, squashed between the 4-man squad of Toxic Rebels. It's gonna snake in the grass here. Tronin also coming in to help, and that will be the end of Omicron. Taken out in the 15th position. You can also see Lazy Squad rotating in the background. But with the help of vehicles and flanks, they were able to overcome that situation, even uphill, very nicely. Very nice to watch there from Toxic Rebels. 16 kills already. Still in this second phase circle, looking to move into zone quite easily. They have options to move in from the northwest edge, although it's quite congested. Teams in Watertown. You can also see Lazy Squad taking this compound, which is quite a favorite for a lot of these teams, just on the crossroad of the water. iLLeGaLy Esports in Rozok. See in a few seconds where this shift will take the zone. No one currently in apartments or school, which is usually the case actually. A lot of people actually scared to take apartments and school and actually going for these hills and small compounds around it. You can see these teams like pretty much perfectly in a circle centering around school, but look what the zone does. It shifts all the way up to the northwest, and we've seen this zone so many times over here near the water. It's going to be very awkward splitting these teams up pretty much north and south, and it does look like we have a few teams in the north side as well as the south, so it's going to be interesting. Lots of teams deciding to rotate immediately. Hazard Conquest led by Tempest at the front. It's going to be right in between GC direction, all in separate vehicles here, so I do believe it's going to not end in a gunfight. You can see Ferragamo is just hopping out the bike there just to check where the rest of GC direction are moving. They also thought of doing the same thing, and they're right next to each other now, just enjoying that cruise. Saying hi guys, what's up Squalino as well in the buggy on this left side of the convoy. Tempest is gonna hop out and try and catch the vehicles from GC direction, rotating right in front of him to his northeast. as well, getting shot down. Does spot killer YouTube there. Beautiful knock and getting the first as well. With the Scar laying down with that 6 time. Need to be careful from Watertown, as the other Hazard team, KNF, are in the squad house. I do have full view of these guys. Rest of KNF actually going for a split on this hill. You can see Luffy right next to his teammate. Actually, the rest of Vigorous trying to move away there as a full squad, realizing there's too much competition in this area. Very nice area to defend here that Hazard Conquest do have. Pretty much center zone, most central on the land part at least. Some nice dip to hide their vehicles in as well. Ferragamo knocked here, but will maybe get revived. So many vehicles rotating past this area. Going to be very difficult. You can see Tisha was doing a backflip in the buggy, not quite taken out there. Protected by this little ridge from the rest of Hazard Conquest. Romanian squad also spotting the move in as well. See, this is just a nice position to farm. So many kills here that Hazard Conquest are in. Especially this terrain as well. Not too many people can drive through it without flipping over. So they took advantage of that. The car took a little tumble and easily 4-gun shooting at it. Doesn't survive very long. 3 team kills for them. The mini 8 times trying to put in some bullets towards KNF. The other Hazard team just trading some HP here. Just 2-man squad left after Luffy and Duma were finished early on. Trying to peek through the small window here. Ultron. And look at that zone. It shifts right around Conquest. A lot of these teams on the north side who've made that rotation away from the south have to come back in. And it's going to be super congested out here on the western edge. Wouldn't be surprised if a lot of teams try to contest Watertown coming in from RozAvlea's side. Toxic Rebels as well. Actually trying to go from the north edge rather than through RozAvlea would be the best decision. And rotation to go through that eastern edge of the circle. Because so many teams trying to squeeze their way in past the ruins and into these little ridges on the west side. You can see Ray's Quasar pulling right up to these 2 guys here from Elevate Tisha and Lu pre-firing around the left side. Backup coming in from Zenus there. Dragon as well. Gonna get in that buggy and move to a better position here. Nades coming in as well from the rest of UN. Unleashed, just 2 guys up here for Elevate. Tisha and Lu, as mentioned before, gonna look to defend this little area, but 1 nade could do a lot of damage and allow the 3-man squad, 4-man squad actually, from Unleashed push in. West side here trying to move their way in from the west side, pushing onto these guys from SimpleTeam. Gonna tag him down. There is Jesty with the DP, also getting hit heavily from Romanian squad. From the back, needs to pick a new rotation here. Babu, he's going to try and anchor that position for his team. As a scout, a spot member from SimpleTeam rotating right in front of him. This buggy's just going to go everywhere. Lost the back tire, so it's going to be extremely slow. There we go, getting tagged down heavily from all directions. Can see this split from Conquest here. Knocks right on the south, not even in the zone yet, as actually zone shifts in the 4th fifth phase, sorry, all the way up to the north, encompassing Watertown. All these teams that actually took the center before gonna have to move up, not get caught lacking on the edge of the zone. You can see Toxic Rebels trying to push their way into Watertown, actually losing a guy here, baby boy, while Zontas is being revived. Tronin and Melas here. Melas getting the revive. Do see Bedith pushing up to the balcony of this 2-story, just gaining some ground on 2 Toxic Rebels. Tronin out here on these ridges, actually getting knocked there with a DP from Kralex. GC Direction also in the midst as a 2-man squad, taking the central compound here actually in Watertown. It's getting messy here between Hazard, Conquest, as Tempest is knocked on the top of the hill, get thirsted from the other side. Do you believe that is Vigorous taking those kills for themselves? 14 kills for them. Also need to watch out from the fire from KNF inside Watertown. Smokes needing to come out here from Hazard, Conquest. Nade gonna go right into the smokes there. It's looking to be on target. Does take both of them down. Squalinho with a beautiful nade. The double kill there coming in, bringing the team kill count total to 5. As a 3-man squad gonna look to pick all the vehicles they can and move in. Now up on this southeastern side, we have west side pushing in the zone, eating away at them. Just Froxy and Babu up now. Does get knocked to the zone. Leonard as well gonna bleed out. Does just leave Vesta here to try and pick these off one by one. Gonna smoke up once again. It's gonna get super messy as the zone actually shifts away from the compound and into the open area between these hills on the west and the main compound of Watertown. You can see Hazard kind of blessed by this zone. Do have Romanian squad out towards their left, and that is UN actually pushing right towards them and getting knocked there as they come in. Solo, I believe that was. Gonna try and get the revive as well with the help of the smoke and the cover from the buggy. Same goes for Venus. Actually no, gets thirsted from the other direction. Raise Quasar as well. Gonna look to defend this push from Solo. Beautiful knock there actually. Getting tagged heavily though by Hazard, Conquest. And I do believe they will be stealing the kills. Damien still able to heal up behind that buggy somehow. Hazard, Conquest taking the zone just before them. These little dips, but they don't have to worry about Dragon and his teammate on this other side. And it's glitched me so far away here. Thank you, game. You can see Dragon here just watching these guys move into zone. Hip fire coming in, knocking one, knocks behind the drop, gets dropped to the floor. Nox is going to use that high ground to try and get a knock onto Dragon. Beautiful stuff, taking out the last guy from UN there. Squalinho and Nox up, fighting with the 2 guys in front from KNF. Ultron just pre-firing that grass, does get a knock onto Nox, I believe. Ooh, what a nade again from Squalinho, I believe. Who was that? Maybe. But we're going to see them get revived once again. 11 team kills for them. Look to stay as a 3-man squad. But Vesta has full vision of them, I think. Just healing outside zone here. Don't think he has enough time to get up and try and get a still kill steal here. Still 5 teams alive in the 7th phase. 1 guy left for GC. Gonna hit fire around the corner, and Oxontas has the advantage there. Taking that another kill for his team. 10 team kills for Toxic Rebels, and I believe GC Direction also had 11, so 2 teams placing high in at least 3rd and 4th position. Looking like Hazard, Conquest. Gonna take this chicken with the zone advantage against two solos, Oxontas and Damien here on the left side. Gonna fight for this second place, but it does look like the nades are coming in his direction. They know about him. And there we go. Oxontas taken down by Ferragamo there. Ferragamo, sorry. And then the last kill secured by Squalinho onto the last guy. Damien from Romanian squad. Let's see, someone is excited. So we're going to run through the team list standings for this first game. Hazard, Conquest coming in with 13 team kills, having a tough time actually on that southern edge of the zone. Shifted in all directions around them, first on them and then just to the north of them. They had to control that hill. They did, and they get the chicken as a reward. Squalino with 5 kills for himself. Second place, we have Romanian squad coming in with 3 kills in second place. As I said, third place, Toxic Rebels with that's 10 kills for them. Fourth place, Vigorous with 7 kills. 12 kills for GC Direction in 5th. 6th place for Hazard KNF with 2 kills. 4 kills for Unleashed in 7th position. 8th place going to Lazy Squad with 2 kills. We Gurkhas in 9th with 2 kills. 3 kills for Westside in 10th. 11th place, iLLeGaLy eSports with 1 kill. 0 kills for SimpleTeam in 12th. 13th place, Elevate eSports with 1 kill. 0 kills for LETRA in 14th. 15th position, Omicron with 0 kills. 0 kills for Original Gangsters with 16th place position. Last but not least, Immortals with 0 kills in 17th. GG. Vigorous taking Abu up now, does get knocked to the zone. Vigorous taking these little ridges just north of the bridge that leads towards Rozo. You could see them pulling right into Omicron, taken down on the side of the hill.
Oh yeah, one more thing. I don't give a fuck. They tell me to slow down, but homie, I'm just living my life and gonna do what you think is right, cause that's stressing me out. They telling me they know what's best, but will I care when there's no one left? They tell me to slow down, but homie, I'm just living my life and gonna do what you think is right, cause that's stressing me out. They telling me they know what's best, but will I care when there's no one left? I think not.
Kills on the this push instantly now. Take these ridges on the left side.
This is the sound of business owners bossing their day with save.
Beautiful stuff from Baby Boy. Again, taking down Fadqua with the DP3X, but takes damage to see if Mashka moves from the side of this tree. Beautiful molly. It looks like it's going to tag him. Yes, it is going to take him down to 10 HP. No. There we go. He gets the final bullet after the molly. Snake in the grass here. Tronin also coming in to help, and that will be the end of Omicron. Taken out in 15th position. You can also see Lazy Squad rotating in the background with the help of vehicles and flank side of the convoy. Tempest is going to hop out and try and catch the vehicles from GC direction, rotating right in front of him to his northeast. As well, getting shot down. Does spot Killer YouTube there. Beautiful knock, and again also spotting the move in as well. See, this is just a nice position to fund onto Toxic Rebels. Turning out here on these ridges, actually getting knocked there with a DP from Kralex. Side Watertown. Smokes needing to come out here from Hazard. Conquest. Nade. Gonna go right into the smokes there. It's looking to be on target. Does take both of them down. Squalino with a beautiful nade. The double kill there. Up now, does get knocked to the zone. Leonard as well gonna bleed out. Does just leave Vesta here to try and pick these off one by one. Gonna smoke up once again. You can see Hazard kind of blessed by this zone. Do have Romanian squad out towards their left, and that is UN actually pushing right towards them and getting knocked there as they come in. Solo, I believe that was. Raise Quasar as well. Gonna look to defend this push from Solo. Beautiful knock there, actually. Getting tagged heavily though by Hazard, Conquest. And I do believe they will be stealing the kills. Damien still able to hit. You can see Dragon here just watching these guys move into zone. Hit fire coming in, knocking one, knocks behind the drop, gets dropped to the floor. He's gonna use that high ground to try and get a knock onto Dragon. Beautiful stuff. Taking out the last guy from UN there. Ultron just pre-firing that grass. Does get a knock onto Nox, I believe. Ooh, what a nade again from Squalinho, I believe. Who was that? Maybe for this second place, but does look like the nades are coming in his direction. They know about him. And there we go. Axonta's taken down. Ferragamo there. Ferragamo, sorry.
Different cities start to fill up in my phone. Yeah, she told me come through whenever I come home. Like the winters in Ohio, I've been feeling so cold. But this girl I want so bad is next to me. Take a breath, I want you so bad that I start to need you less. You start to feel my stress as I take another step closer to your body. Take my hand, girl, let's get away. So I'm still at your heart tonight. Take my hand and stand by my side. This story's written for you and I. Up in the stars, above the sky. Yeah, I'm still at your heart tonight. You cannot run, you cannot hide. This story's written for you and I. Up in the stars, above the sky. Like
DP3X, but takes damage to see if Mashka moves from the side of this tree. Beautiful molly. It looks like it's going to tag him. Yes, it is going to take him down to 10 HP. No. There we go. He gets the final bullet after the molly.
She gives you a hug, tell you she loves you, but you've been drinking too much. But you don't quit, instead you rather fuss and take it to the point to where she can't get up. And it makes you feel sick, it breaks your heart, 'cause you never meant for it to go this far. But you got a kid who has to live with the scars and can only see you whenever it is born. I need a medic. Yeah, I need a medic. Give me a medic. Yeah, call me a medic. She said I ain't seen him laugh in a long time. Seems like abandoned him to the wrong side. Remember the night they split and we all cried. I think for certain a large part of my heart died. They brought me up thinking life was rainbows and sunshine. Grew up to find that time proves that they all died. For so long, convinced ourselves we were all fine. But the night he came back at 3 a.m. again was the last time. Alcohol consuming his breath. Mom said, don't you think of taking a step in this house? Told you last time, one more time and you're out. So what now? It's our family worth STU. Then the night blacking out, slammed the door. And then she dropped to the floor. Tears streaming down her face, said I can't do it no more. Said I tried to be strong for you, keep the family together. But it's healthier this way and in the end will be better. She gives you a hug, tell you she loves you, but you've been drinking too much. But you don't quit, instead you rather fuss and take it to the point to where she can't get up. And it makes you feel sick, it breaks your heart, 'cause you never meant for it to go this far. But you got a kid who has to live with the scars and can only see you whenever it is born. I need a medic.
said, don't you worry, no, that won't be us. She said, I'd like to know that, but there's not much I trust. It's confusing, cause I used to know their love that was, and it all went downhill in just a matter of months. She said, you grow up fast when your fantasies die, and nothing comes of wishing on the stars in the sky. What if it runs in my genes? What if I do it to you? Your heart's been broken before, don't let me be the next bruise. I said, what if the stars brought us together to bring your fantasies back? And you're a beautiful soul, why you been thinking like that? You're not like that. Seen it in many a chats. You're your own damn person, you are not your dad. He made mistakes, and you learn from them. I've made my mistakes, you're what I earned from them. So we both know what love can be, so let's bring back the fantasies. Grab my hand, we're right where we're supposed to be.
Clench your fist, she gives you a hug. Tell you she loves you, but you've been drinking too much. But you don't quit, instead you rather fuss and take it to the point to where she can't get up. And it makes you feel sick, it breaks your heart, cause you never meant for it to go this far. Plus you got a kid who has to live with the scars and can only see you whenever this bars. I need a medic. Yeah. I need a medic. Give me a medic. Yeah. Call me a medic.
Tempest is gonna hop out and try and catch the vehicles from GC direction, rotating right in front of him to his northeast. As well, getting shot down. Does spot Killer YouTube there. Beautiful knock, and again also spotting the move in as well. See, this is just a nice position to
I mean it, okay, I'm the meanest, yeah. A gift and a curse to feel everything oh so deep. It got me in my feelings, yeah. Said the same motherfucker hating on me last week. I've been running around and sitting, no patience. We are so close, like a motherfucking taste it. Came a long way from the motherfucking basement. Working overtime, so no wonder why I wonder where the day went. You will never make it, feel too angry. Colorful complexion, said they won't play me. Okay, hate me. If you're gonna do it, I see through it. You're jealous, I'm new and love what I'm doing. You're booing because you're losing. It's funny to watch you fumble. Your word is empty as ever. Your girl, you met her on Bumble. Your team is lazy and jumble. My team is there if I stumble. They turn to rap and a mumble. I keep it real estate humble, I know. I love where I'm from, but I don't stay no more. Cause everyone back home don't act the same no more. So tell these motherfuckers I ain't playing no more. I'm drowning out my problems, still my pain no more. I'm going numb. Hey, I hope you see what you've done to me. I'm going numb. Hey, blurry vision, living fast. Motherfuck my past, I'm going numb. Still in my room, staring up at the ceiling. It's funny how I'm weak if I tell them that I have feelings. It's funny how they think that they're relevant, but I question intelligence of a nobody who hate for the hell of it. Had your chance, girl, why you crying? Oh, it's different cause you love me now, why you lying? Oh, I get it, you're a mess, cause the last guy you met hit and left. And that's when I get a text, you confess that you're all mine, all line. I'll be coming numb to it. When I said I had a dream, you put a gun to it. When you find me on your mind, I'ma run through it. When you want me back, I will never give a fuck to it. I'm on a new level. I got some new devils, I got some new demons. We're getting deeper than pussies. And sharks always swarm when it's you bleeding. I'm giving music a new meaning now. I love where I'm from, but I don't stay no more. Cause everyone back home don't act the same no more. So tell these motherfuckers I ain't playing no more. I'm drowning out my problems, still my pain no more. I'm going numb. Hey, I hope you see what you've done to me. I'm going numb. Hey, blurry vision, living fast. Motherfuck my past, I'm going numb. Nowadays rap sound like shit. Let me waste a couple lines, make it sound like this. One time I went to Atlanta, playing got delayed, so I stayed in Atlanta. Not from Atlanta, but still all the grammar. The game is in danger of me making feel like a panda. Panda, feel like a panda. Game is in danger of me making feel like a panda. Damn, see what I'm saying? Aren't you mad there's no passion in the music I'm playing? I ain't dissing, I'm just wishing I could hear what you're saying. They're playing the game and you're the one that's actually paying. I'm saying they're playing the game and you're a pawn to it all. Teaching drugs over love, now we're numb to it all. Every shot you take is no, we can't feel it at all. You name calling, I can hear it like a leaf when it falls, and that's real. I love where I'm from, but I don't stay no more. Cause everyone back home don't act the same no more. So tell these motherfuckers I ain't playing no more. I'm I'm drowning out my problems, feel my pain no more. I'm going numb. Yeah. I hope you see what you've done to me. I'm going numb. Yeah. Blurry vision, living fast. Motherfuck my past, I'm going numb. I hope you see what you've done to me. I'm going numb. Yeah.
Coming back at you with game number 2. Sanok, again, talking about this different order of matches we're going to be doing tonight. It's like first week, maybe a lot of these teams aren't used to this order. Having Sanok second helps out with people hot dropping in the last game if they know they've not done so well in the first few. So then we're going to be followed by Kendi, I believe, and then Miramar to finish off. Looking at this playing path right across the middle, from right to left, over from Camp Bravo to Camp Alpha, B to A. No one actually dropping in Camp Bravo, all of them going for these northern sides of the coast. You can see UN up here in Mongai. Saw Hazard, Conquest usual drop last week in Tatmok, going for that split. Does look like GC Direction are holding Cow for themselves. Zone shift to the south side. Don't always get that kind of shift up here in Hating. We've got Omicron trying to hold off against... Ooh, what a knock with the iron sight onto EL there, as the rest of the team goes down as well. Needs to cover for his teammates here. Omicron bossing this early game drop. Just Lin and Sandrick, sorry, up here with no helmet. Level 1 vest, just holding this warehouse to see if any of them come through. And Lin get the res onto EL. Does look like Maro27 going to push up into the knocked team member from Lazy Squad. Sandrick and Lin just going to sit still behind these boxes. They know they can't really run, but they look to try and get a sneaky knock while one of them is off guard. Let's get a thirst there, bringing down Lazy Squad just to 2 guys now, Lin and Sandrick. And that will be Lin actually spotted, knocked there by one of the members from Omicron, leaving Sandrick to rotate away in the background. Good look to get that confirmed kill as well. 3 early kills for them. You can see these splits coming from iLLeGaLy Esports out on this southwestern edge. Split up all the way from Nakam towards the west side of Ruins. No one in Ruins, so they are protected for now. Camp Charlie do have Hazard KNF looking quite good for that rotation into the center zone here. Lots of nice hills around these 2 compounds here, just south of Hainan. Speaking of Hainan, the 3-man squad from Elevate holding it uncontested. Gonna have that loot. Another thing to mention, in these games we do have boosted loot, so even these smaller dropping locations that teams go for with these splits for like teams like iLLeGaLy Esports, gonna have maximum loot. Toxic Rebels looting up on their way towards the bridge from the northwest side to the South Island. Does look like the quicker they do that, the better it's going to be for them, as they do have LETRA moving in on the area as well towards ruins, it looks like. No one really too near each other just yet. That will all change though in a few minutes. This is only the first phase, about to touch. Just 5 minutes into the game, teams starting to find their footing in these compounds. Does actually look like KNF are going to go for a southern rotation actually along the road that leads towards Sami. West side do hold Sami, so instead of going for those hills, they are going for the south rotation. Does look like Team 20 here. This is Vigorous spotting Hazard Conquest move in on the buggy actually. Tempest and Squalino going down low. They're pulling up quite near Melas, who's actually swimming. Maybe doesn't know about them just yet. Yeah, Melas obviously susses that something is up here. And wow, the other guy from Hazard Conquest knocks up here in the north, actually all the way far from his teammates. Actually, Bergamo just in front is all going to need to look to rejoin the rest of the team. Now Toxic Rebels have pulled up to the western edge of this compound held by Squalino and Tempest. Going to look for the moment to take down Tempest, baby boy there. Going to get the thirst as well as Tempest goes in the open. So unfortunate there. Leaving just Squalino here, so split up from the rest of the team. Squalino needing to move away as quick as he can, full squad behind him. See, also elevate here, having a tough time just as a 3-man squad here in Painan, utilizing these roofs, trying to defend against original gangsters here, pushing in from that western side. Squalino also taken down there by Baby Boy, I believe. Leaving just Bergamo out here in the wilderness. Looking to push in now on these two guys here. Occupying the roofs. Now you can see Uba going very low and getting taken down there. Leaving just Tisha left up. Taking that revenge knock onto Fixtem as well. Getting low behind the box as well. Strafes out but gets taken down. Full squad push there. Not much you can do against 4 guns. Leaving GutLine across the river to fend for himself as a solo for the rest of the game. Vigorous just holding this hill on the northern edge of the zone. They've done this purposefully, looking to gatekeep teams coming in from boot camp and the northern side. They know it's a popular rotation, especially how far this zone has shifted towards the southwest. Almost 40% water, 60% land here. They are bound to catch some teams. And speaking of that, XXD are moving in, split actually across the water. One going to rotate from the north and one going to rotate from the south. And I do believe that is the end of GutLine there. His team will be taken out there. Elevate in 16th position by original Gangsters. You can see Toxic Rebels going for that drop. They do actually have M249 in their fresh level 3 armor, of course. Going to be very beneficial in Sanhok, especially. Every hit point counts. Sandrick in this jet ski just rotating past these guys from Omicron. They're going to look to try and take an angle. They do spot Sandrick trying to make his way into the distance. Can they get a knock? But jumps into the water straight away. Unlucky there. Ferragamo needs to be careful as well. Crossing here. And just as I said, 7 Atoms Parek is the frontline watcher here. Does hear the footsteps of Bacca's going to push around the left side, but will get that initial bullet onto him. Believe there was a headshot in there as well. Unable to return any fire there. Bacca's just watching. Beautiful headshot onto Kralex. Is going to bandage up quickly, but gets taken down again from the flank. That is Lyrics as well. Gonna smoke his teammate Parek. Now Vigorous looking to defend this one with 2 knocks. They do have Leonard going for the revive, as well as Lyrics. Zone shifts even further to the south. Trading knocks, I believe, on the southern edge is west side and Hazard KNF. Quite far from each other, so they won't be affecting each other just yet. In from the back, I believe, is Omicron. Getting a knock onto Trone in there. Oxontas getting the quick revive. 2-man squad. Actually, no, Psycho's knocked. It still is a full squad. The rest of them are further back on the bridge. Ferragamo, I believe, putting in some work. Yep, does get a kill for the team. Mara 27 on the bridge defending this push. 19 seconds until zone starts moving. He's going to look to gatekeep this as long as he can. Does look like Vigorous have decided to prefer that zone rotation, moving into ruins rather than fighting in the blue for too long. The M44X just spotting this movement up top who they've been fighting with before. Toxic Rebel just holding this little ridge. Need to be careful from their back though. LETRA on their eastern side probably heard these shots. Do also spot Toxic Rebels moving in vehicles further towards Nakam, completely unoccupied again. These rotations from them have been perfect. Getting those drop weapons, staying as a full squad. But now they have to be careful they don't get squashed on both of these big hills. West side on this southern one and on the northern one, another team could pull up in these houses. KNF as a 3-man here in the southern side of Sami, having to contest a movement into zone against Unleashed, who are on the roofs actually. Very nice position here. Xenius doesn't quite make that ledge grab. Clustered all in one house here. Hazard KNF. Meanwhile, the complete opposite going on from Unleashed, Xenius, and Raise Quasar here in this one house on their right side. Dragon and Bleach all the way to the left, actually just listening for those footsteps if they do decide to flank. Very smart position from him. Zone shifts around Nakam. This area is very unfamiliar for a lot of these teams, I do imagine. Toxic Rebels here. Melas getting the thirst onto Froxy. That's actually a double knock up there. Will they decide to push? It's quite hard though, this high ground that they've tried to ascend onto. Especially now they have a cover from one little one-story building. Does look like Axontas and Baby Boy going to move around this right side. Meanwhile, just north of Sammy, original Gangsters just finished fighting. You have to contest with SimpleTeam right in front of them. Proxy Rebels just adjusting themselves ever so slightly, trying to get these tags. And that is actually Dragon with the M4 taking down Givvy's 90. Another knock coming in from them as well. Raise Qua. And they get those thirsts as well. Just actually leaving Birdo here behind the rock, getting tapped out from the angle on the eastern side. Still 41 teams alive here in this fourth circle. Hectic on every edge as Omicron looking to push and get, yes they do get those confirmed kills. 18 kills for them, taking out XXD there in 14th position. Does spot Domino up here in the sniper tower and able to get a knock. Mashka going to move instantly away from that position. LETRA here just watching outside zone onto Vigorous, 2 guys left, Linus and Parek, and that will be Hellaby taking the kill out of the hands of Leonard there, just watching him come around the corner. Getting another kill for the team. 3 team kills for LETRA. They do know that 2 guys are left from Vigorous esports here in the compound. Don't quite have zone, so they're going to look to get these kills. Would be a wasted opportunity if they didn't. And zone goes all the way round down to the southwest side in Nakam. Toxic Rebels with that 4-way split, thrown in quite separated from the his teammates. It's going to have to force a revive from Baby Boy, but Baby Boy getting knocked by Fadua there as well. 2 knocks for Toxic Rebels. Now in such a strong position. Does look like Axontas going to get in that buggy and get those 2 revives. Just protected by this compound and the hill. Omicron moving in the background as well. Trying to get those nades. Doesn't quite connect. Maybe going to catch Baby Boy running into the compound while he's knocked. Ooh, almost takes down Melas there. Mashka almost getting that revenge knock for his teammate Maro. Ooh, beautiful stuff there. I believe Dragon taking down Levin there. No, Eldin from iLLeGaLy Esports. So much stuff going on this northeastern edge. iLLeGaLy just controlling it. LETRA as well having to come in. Domino getting tagged from behind. Trying to ruin the day here, Leonard from Vigorous Esports actually taking both of them out. You can see Romanian squad pushing in towards Toxic Rebels, unable to connect the nade there solo onto Baby Boy inside this house. Melas coming from behind. Beautiful knock there with the M249. 2 of them go down. Wow, in the background as well. Taken down from all angles there. Toxic Rebels still surviving. Omicron take that zone. What a shift. 10 team kills for them. This should be an easy wipe if they control this hill correctly. They have Fadua watching their northern edge. No one there just yet. Toxic Rebels will be their biggest threat just now with 4 team members up. Dragon thirsted there by Fadua as well on this rock. Just getting all these kills. Almost taking down Bleacher as well. There we go. Bleacher goes down as well and thirsted. Trying to spray into the grass here. Mashka with the M249 cover fire coming in from Tronin and Melas. Gonna quick peek this rock, but does he have time to stick the revive? Gonna actually go for the nade instead. RozAvlea gonna move up slowly, try and pre-fire through the grass here while he's going for the revive. Can't give him that time to get those revives up. You do see Melas moving around this left side, not actually going for the revive. Switching weapons quickly, does get tagged up heavily. Tags him down, but the rest of his teammate need to move in now. Toxic Rebels now taken down to just two guys, RozAvlea and Baby Boy. Two teams alive now. We have a 3v2 situation. RozAvlea and Baby Boy snaking right next to each other. 14 team kills for Omicron. This has gone from 0 to 100 for them. After those zone shifts, and talking about zone shifts, it's shifted all the way to the water deck, whatever you want to call it. Even if these teams don't fight here, like, this would have been a difficult rotation either way, but they do have the closest zone as it starts to shift in. Not looking good for Toxic Rebels. Omicron going to look for these kills, takes down RozAvlea there. Baby Boy the only one left. Fadua going down in the zone and taking out the last guy from Toxic Rebels. GG Omicron. 16 team kills for them. Bossing that hill. Everybody coming towards them. You can hear them celebrating. They deserve it. With the chicken as well. 8 kills there for Fadua. Second place, Toxic Rebels with a very strong performance. Nice rotations there along the southern coast. Coming in with 6 kills. Third place, we have Unleashed with 3 kills. Fourth place, iLLeGaLy ESPORTS with 3 kills. 2 kills for SimpleTeam in 5th. 6th place, Original Gangsters coming in with 5 kills. 3 kills for Romanian squad in 7th. 8th position, we have West Side with 2 kills. 0 kills for Hazard KNF in 9th. 10th position, we have Vigorous with 4 team kills. Leonard with all 4 there. 11th place, LETRA coming in with 4 team kills. 0 kills for GC Direction in 12th after a strong Erangel game in the first match. 13th place, Hazard Conquest, again losing members early, coming off the back of that high kill chicken dinner in the first game. Won't be too mad at this one. They still got 2 more games to try and get this first place. 1 kill for them in 13th. 14th position, XXD with 0 kills. 0 kills for Lazy Squad in 15th. Last but not least, Elevate in 16th with 0 kills. GG. On two Toxic Rebels. Thrown in out here on these ridges, actually getting knocked there with a DP from Kralex. Shift to the south side, don't always get that kind of shift up here in Hatting. We've got Omicron trying to hold off. Lynn actually spotted knocked there by one of the members from Omicron.
This is the sound of business owners bossing their day with Sage.
And wow, the other guy from Hazard Conquest knocked up here in the north. Now Toxic Rebels have pulled up to the western edge of this compound held by Squalino and Tempest. Gonna look for the moment to take down Tempest. Baby Boy there. Gonna get the thirst as well as Tempest goes in the open. So unfortunate there. 2 guys here occupying the roofs. Now you can see Uba going very low and getting taken down there, leaving just Tisha left up. Taking that revenge knock onto Fixtem as well. Getting low behind the box as well. Strafes out but gets taken. And just as I said, 7 Atoms Parek is the front line watcher here. Does hear the first steps of back. He's going to push around the left side, but will get that initial bullet onto him. Believe there was a headshot in there as well. Unable to return any fire. That initial bullet onto him. Believe there was a headshot in there as well. Unable to return any fire there. Vegas just watching. Beautiful headshot onto Kralex. Is going to bandage up quickly. slightly trying to get.
Man, I keep my head so high, even though they try to bring me low. And now our little same people calling my name. It's kind of funny how this shit goes. Man, I keep my head so high, even though they try to bring me low. And now our little same people calling my name. It's kind of funny how this shit goes. Man, I swear I can't explain all of those days spent in my parents' basement, staying up trying to write these songs so they complain when that bass hits. And my patience keep running thin, cause everyone keep wondering if I'm still at it and still rapping, and where's the album and where I've been. But I've been steady trying to realize a vision with a bank that's full of zeros, but you see the commas missing. So people stop and listen to the heat that y'all been missing, cause I'm sleeping competition when I speak these compositions. Man, I'm G-O-D-M-O-D-E. Yeah, that's the way that I'm feeling. I cannot keep that low key. If you don't like it, then leave. And if I don't see you, so be. I swear that right now, man, I'm feeling so free, cause I keep my head so high, even though they try to bring me low. And now our little same people calling my name. It's kind of funny how this shit goes. Man, I keep my head so high, even though they try to bring me low. And now our little same people calling my name. It's kind of funny how this shit goes. Man, I gotta keep it pushing, that's all I can do. You can either hate it or love it, but bruh, it's all up to you. Now I can settle down for real and go and stock up on suits, but that ain't happiness to me, and I can't stop the pursuit. Cause when I hop in that booth, I swear it's off with my roof. I take the worries I had and make them gone like a poof. Me and making shit happen just to track like opposites do. And if you doubt me when I say that, then this song's about you. Man, I'm G-O-D-M-O-D-E. Yeah, that's the way that I'm feeling. I cannot keep that low key. If you don't like it, then leave. And if I don't see you, so be. I swear that right now, man, I'm feeling so free, cause I keep my head so high, even though they try to bring me low. And now our little same people calling my name. It's kind of funny how this shit goes. Man, I keep my head so high, even though they try to bring me low. And now our little same people calling my name. It's kind of funny how this shit goes. Man, I keep my head so high, man, I keep my head so high.
Wishing I could say goodbye to being broke and say hello to bread, but I'm broke and my grass looks yellow and dead, but the jello is red and it's green in my bag, so I chill out and roll a cigarello instead. I've been waiting for a minute, feeling as though I've been coming with it ever since the television was invented. I've been looking through the glass, I just wanna get up in it, seeing rappers on and they don't even know the business, like I'm knowing that I'm better than you, seeing what these rappers getting to do, going crazy. I ain't got much weed left, but my brethren do. Need some tree, need some whiskey and etc. too. Man, I'm stressed out, but it's looking up and that's a start. Might not be on the radio, but this is art. I just wanna get by, that's the biggest part. I'm in my 20s, still feeling like a kid at heart, lost in this young world. I'm just trying to
my time drinking wine, feeling fine, waiting here to find the sign that I can understand. Yes, I am.
So every day I spend my time drinking wine, feeling fine, waiting here to find the sign that I should take it slow.
Off again, there he go to another dimension. My mind, body, soul in prison. My probably going ballistic, but listen, I'm missing a couple of screws. They ain't never do drilling, Drew. You've been sipping away at the truth. A double side of wisdom, a do, rolling, hitting switch, rolling dishes, blowing kisses to the bitches, holding biscuits. What's the business? Beat the system, go to business, blow the sentence, go to prison, go to church and pray to Father, Lord forgive us. And only God can judge me, and he don't like no ugly. I look so fucking good, most likes are fucking buddy. Yeah, I'm a piece of shit. I know I plead the fifth. I tell her holla if you need some dick. The devotion is getting hopeless, but hold it. I'm getting close as my soul is. I'm seeing ghosts as a soloist, now a poet. Hypnosis, overdose on potions, adjusting to the motions and getting out of my emotions.
Every day I spend my time drinking wine, feeling fine, waiting here to find the sign that I can understand. Yes, I am.
So every day I spend my time drinking wine, feeling fine, waiting here to find the sign that I should take it slow.
This type of shit make a nigga wanna flip September through August. This type of shit got them busting off the clip in the middle of the office. In the message to the bosses, the misfits new outfit is on the blog list. Gorgeous hoes keep it saying that they cost it, cause the Porsches get them nauseous. Cause I ain't even mad yet, niggas caught me in a good mood. Paparazzi wanna nag a nigga chillin' at the bag check. Hope they show me in my good shoes. When Papa got the brand new bag, Paco got the brand new rap, that's good news. Hood dudes usually don't look like you. How better get a deal and come back and the whole hood look like you. Screaming pimp squad, hold it down. Can't drive, bitch, I'm legally blind, bitch. If I live or die, it's up to me to decide. Shit, niggas copping guns like they legal to buy. The only key to survive and get a piece of the pie is to agree with a lie or just believe a facade, bitch. And I'll be fine just to drinking my wine, bitch.
I got the lovebirds chirping at the window, but I don't need love no more. I'll be fine, sipping wine, taking time slow. I got the lovebirds chirping at the window, but I don't need love no more. I'll be fine, sipping wine. So every day I spend my time drinking wine, feeling fine, waiting here to find a sign that I can understand. Yes, I am.
Every day I spend my time drinking wine, feeling fine, waiting here to find the sign. I don't care if I ever know. Here I go, here I go, here I go.
Lovebirds just out the window. I don't need love no more. Oh, I'll be fine. Sipping wine, taking time. Lovebirds just out the window. I don't need love no more. Oh, I'll be fine. Sipping wine, taking time. Slow.
At Nissan, the tech we put in our cars helps you live richer. It lets you connect, helps you to feel more in control, more confident.
Welcome back to game number 3 of the night, 3 of 4. Going to be continuing with Miramar. Looking at this plane path up in the north from Torre Ahumada down to the south coast in between Chumacera and Puerto Paraíso, crossing right across Los Leones. See GC direction heading towards Campo Militar. Do believe this is their usual drop, as well as a few teams actually jumping out here around Hacienda, going left and right. On the right side we have Romanian squad alongside west side and Vigorous. Actually splitting along these compounds. How many are here right now? Let's see. Mew pushing around the corner, getting that Tommy gun knock onto Parek. Gonna get that first as well. First kill of the game, I believe. Same goes for Leonard here in the other warehouse compound, with Lyrics trying to escape the fire from Damien. Will knock him there and get the thirst as well. Another early kill for Romanian squad. Another split member here. Kralex pushing round onto Mew. Gonna pre-fire this corner. Does know he's behind this box at the back. Beautiful peek round the right side. It's gonna get the knock. And thirst with fists. Actually, no. Not all the way. Leaving Solo and Lex to push and get this revenge onto Kralex. They are going to be fuming. Solo just watching him. They're going to need to push together, actually. They can't afford to be picked off one by one here. Kralex also watching as well. Watching Lex in the window. Does have level 3 helmet and level 2 vest. Wow. Cook and nade. Does look like Lex will hear it. Maybe he sees him cooking. He's going to try and get that knock. Beautiful stuff. Peeking it just about. Lex taking down the last member from Vigorous in 17th position. And around this Hacienda area, just left Bleacher on his own, surrounded by the full squad of LETRA. He's got Levin pushing up on this lower side. Helibi coming in from the back as well, does get the knock there. Xenius in the background. Tags him a few times actually, unable to get the knock. XXD also in the equation. Sandrick trying to defend from both sides here. Xenius on his west and does have Lin and EL for backup. Dragon on this other rock. Maybe gonna spot Lin and L peak round. Dragon unable to get a knock there. They're going to crash him and use the advantage of numbers. Does get a knock on the left side, but actually getting a return there. Does look raise Quasar. Actually getting a knock with the Uzi onto Dragon. Just Lin and EL behind the rock here. What can he do from this position? One nade would be good. Does get another knock. Actually, no. Onto the revived member EL. We're going to go for that smoke here. Lin. One nade would really be so useful here for Raise Quasar. It's going to push in, actually use this ridge to his advantage. Going to peek just over it and get that knock. He's going to secure these kills for his team, but EL actually revived and healed. They're just trading these knocks here. He will push around this right side. Goes down to 1 HP. It's going to use that shotgun, but unable to do it. Beautiful stuff there from EL, keeping his team alive. 2 team kills, while Sandrick is still there, almost bleeding out. Beitunki, the last guy left, trying to get that knock with the S12K, does get one. Witcher knocked as well, gonna try and get those thirsts. He'll be pushing in as well. Levin with the Uzi on top does take him down there. Unfortunate to be firsted there, Domino. But 5 team kills for them already. So hectic on this north side. Now most of these teams have cleared out. All the way up in Campo Militar. GC. The slower zones, I think, do give teams an opportunity to explore more of the map. Not really confined to the standard drops. Gonna take their time and loot up. Hopefully, they do have vehicles. Yeah, they do. So they're gonna have an easy ride into zone. Oh wow, LETRA in a very bad position here, rotating in. Heliby does actually get a knock onto Sandrick. Quick peek, a double knock from Heliby there on the roof. Levin is still up. Healed up now. Can't really do much from this position. Do have a tiny dip. Sandrick is knocked on the bottom. Able to get that revive. Lin here giving that information to the rest of the team. They move around this ridge on the southern edge of the compound. Somehow able to stay up as a 3-man squad after that straight push into the compound and even send a scout. Doesn't quite take them down there. CL assuming this left side of the compound, stopping that rotation in from Witcher, who is the closest on this ridge so far. Unable to tag Witcher as he moved to the rock just behind him, just to give him some more ground between them. Lin goes low once again, unable to catch Levin as he moves back towards the rock. The ridge. Very big stalemate here as Witcher tries to go a lot higher, actually trying to catch Lin on the roof. Realizes that space to the right is quite open and can't assume a better position there. Does look like EL can actually move away, try and find a flank somehow without being spotted. Gonna go all the way behind, I believe, Levin. Two of them gonna do that move. While keeping Lin on the roof. Ooh, the bait coming in as well. Helibi getting knocked. Trade knock coming on to Lin as well. On the roof, they actually taken back their position. Quite a pointless flank. Just trading knocks here. Nothing major happening just yet. You can see Witcher using this as a chance to actually move in on the northern edge of the compound. Hopefully without being seen. Still quiet in some other places. You can see Hazard Conquest putting in some shots towards, I believe that is west side in the compound. Birdo going low, give 90s as well, taking some bullets. Tempest gets headshot there. Does have a mini. Does get a knock into Babu though. They might be looking for the push here. But give 90s is going to get that quick revive. Almost catching out Birdo, standing in the open here. All of them in the same area right now, in the same house. This could give Hazard Conquest a chance to move into the longer building. It's to spot Birdo moving in behind the tractor. Does get a beautiful headshot there. Ferragamo needs to spot someone else coming here for the res. They need to move out, but with the help of smoke, they probably won't be spotted. Actually going to run out in the open without the smoke there. Gets another tag onto Badbo as he moves into the house. Babu, sorry. No helmet for him. Eating those headshots. Nobody in the northwest side of the zone right now. Everyone's squashed in the middle, south, and northeast. You can see Bedith here trying to hide from toxic rebels. Tronin actually getting really lucky. So he doesn't walk into the house there. Trying to tag Fadua moving in from Omicron into the western edge of this hard shift. Actually going towards Los Leones. We see a similar thing all the time. Shifting in from the open towards these more dense compounds like Los Leones. cities, in fact. See, original Gangsters just rotating in the thick of it between Hazard, Conquest, and Omicron. The rest of the team actually going to go on the road as Nox gets knocked there, actually, with the Kar 98 from somebody from Omicron. Return shots coming in on Fadwa's Tempest. There is there with the mini 8 times, getting a knock on Fadwa. Psycho here on the other side of the mountain, trying to catch the rest of original Gangsters as they move away, unable to get any bullets. So just putting themselves in more danger. As you see, Psycho goes down to, I believe, a headshot. Yeah, look, damaged helmet from Hazard. Conquest, they are able to get the revive onto Nox, staying as a 4-man squad, still with just 0 kills after a lot of knocks this game. You're looking into the same house where West Side occupy. Decided to become a little bit more split up now. Do spot Omicron's vehicles. They're just out of render there. Ferragamo trying to get some crucial bullets, maybe take out a tire as well. But they've taken center zone here in this compound, just on the S of Los Leones. 5 team kills for them as a full squad. Looking towards the 5-story. Mashka looking to pull away from that. Doesn't have a sniper, so be giving that role to the rest of his team. Hazard Conquest making that rotation in on this northern road, just parallel to the Los Leones road. Taking these little ridges, trying to get an angle onto West Side, who are still in the compound. Need to watch out for all the other angles though. GC taking this compound towards the north side as well. Need someone to hold this hill. They've got Nox to do exactly that. Try and stop any teams coming above them for that high ground, protecting Squalino and Tempest on this road ridge. And Zonhard shifts once again to the northwest. All these teams who took the center have to rotate again. Would be ideal for Hazard to take their original position of the warehouse. Don't want to get stuck on this eastern edge. Looking for that headshot there. Does get a knock onto Froxy. Does spot kill shot as well. Will he get that double knock? Beautiful stuff. Tempest getting the double knock onto the 2 different teams. Icy is going to push around as well on this ridge side. Going to look to smoke there. The rest of the team coming in as well. Does spot Tempest above. Does get knocked from 2 different angles there. Not ideal as GC pull up on this smaller ridge. Original Gangsters in a lot of trouble. Fighting with Omicron as well. Psycho taking down Drago. Sexy there. Barely surviving between this rock and shack. With the help of the vehicles as well. Vehicle explosion. Just stops them from being blown up later. But there we go. Through the smoke. Takes out Fix 10. As a Conquest Squalino. Ferragamo also in the background. Looking to third party this maybe. Or just readjust their vehicles. All down in the south. Toxic Rebels. Alongside SimpleTeam fighting. We do have, this is Flexi knocked and thirsted by Tronin. The rest of Roz Q are moving in as well. Wow, vehicle explosion, getting tagged there solo, doesn't quite survive. And oh my god, that rotation, just hell for them. Toxic Rebels getting those 4 team kills. Nox is left behind to go and watch onto the side of GC. Zone shifts again towards the south side. Toxic Rebels watching another member from Lazy Squad rotate in as Lin gets thirsted as well. EL looking to use this ridge, but not an ideal place to stop actually. A high ground from Toxic Rebels may be detrimental to him. He's going to try and move around the right side. There we go. EL taking out 8 team kills there for Toxic Rebels with a nice controlling area in the zone. Fedith still surviving here, right next to iLLeGaLy Esports, Gazda and Eldin here in this one-story shack next to Fedith. Nissi gonna hop out and get taken down actually from the top by Eldin, sorry. Ferragamo just watching all these fights happen around him, getting shot down from the back. Is there a ridge protecting him? Not really. Just a Tommy gun actually for Witcher. There we go. Rosa finishes the job there on Ferragamo. Just leaving Squalino, who's actually getting some kills as well. 2 team kills for them. Trying to finish this as a solo. 7 teams alive. You believe Fedith is trying to defend this push from iLLeGaLy Esports and taken out from the side angle. I believe LETRA was helping him out there. Just Ross up for them. Big fight on this eastern side. Omicron with 3 knocks. Mashka the last one up for them. Big fire coming in from the southern edge of the zone from Toxic Rebels. And Icy tries to join as well. Not looking good. So many hit markers in those smokes. It's going to tell them where everybody is. Icy as well, actually distracting a bit as a solo. Using this ridge just about, but that fire coming in from Toxic Rebels. So confident with 9 team kills here. You can see Mela's going to take this rock, anchoring the zone right now for his team. Squalino on the north, going to look to defend this push from LETRA on the ridges, which are just below. Going to look to connect that nade. Doesn't quite reach, maybe a little bit further, would have done the job. Does still have a buggy. But, oh my god, 11 team kills for Omicron. Still able to survive the help of the smoke and the vehicles near the tree from the full fire from Toxic Rebels. 10 team kills for them. AWM in hand for Baby Boy. Scoping out the compound where Fedith is. The 2 solos there. Ross from iLLeGaLy Esports and Fedith as well. Hits the ground. Just making it in to this zone. Actually, no, zone will eat him up shortly. Squalino getting caught with the Groza from Witcher. As he moves in as well. Omicron with an even harder task here, rotating in the open, gonna get shot down from all sides here as Psycho goes down. Tronin getting that kill for the team as well. LETRA Witcher knocked also. $11 team kills for LETRA. Witcher may bleed out here. Yeah, very fast here. Gonna get thirsted actually by Baby Boy, leaving it as a 4v2, sorry. Interestingly enough, LETRA do have that zone advantage, but just 1 rock and a little ridge protecting them. Tronin gonna try and move around the right side. It's really open for him too. And look to smoke aggressively here. Block their vision of the push. LB needs to heal up. He actually doesn't have any meds. so can't afford to peek. There is probably one guy watching onto this ridge as they move in. No meds for 11 either. 3x M7. Not always the best here. Getting tagged heavily. Beautiful stuff from Tron and giving them that opportunity to move in now. They're going to take these kills. Helby here snaking in the grass. That will be a GG for Toxic Rebels. Getting that chicken with, I believe that is 15 team kills. Second place going towards LETRA with another high kill count. They have 11 kills. iLLeGaLy ESPORTS with 1 kill in third. Fourth place Omicron with another actually high kill count. They have 10 kills. Fifth place Hazard KNF with 2 kills. 2 kills for Hazard Conquest. In sixth position, seventh place GC Direction with 2 kills. 1 kill for Westside in 8th, 9th position, SimpleTeam with 0 kills, 2 kills for Lazy Squad in 10th, 11th position, Original Gangsters with 0 kills, 4 kills for Romanian Squad in 12th, 13th place, Elevate Esports with 4 kills, Liu there with 4 kills for his team, 2 kills for Gurkhas in 14th, 15th position, XXD coming in with 1 kill, 1 kill for UN in 16th, last but not least, Vigorous in 17th with 1 kill. GG. Next game will be a wrangle in about 10 minutes, so see everybody there. Himself ever so slightly trying to get these tags, and that is actually dragging with the M4 taking down Givey's 90. Another knock coming in from them as well.
And thanks to
actually splitting a lot of these compounds. How many are here right now? Let's see. You pushing around the corner, getting that Tommy knock onto Parek, and I got that first. Goes for Leonard here in the other warehouse compound with Lyrics trying to escape the fire from Damien. Will knock him there and get the thirst as well. Another early kill. Looks at the back. Beautiful peek round the right side. It's going to get the knock. And thirst with fists. Actually, no. Not all the way. Beautiful stuff. Peeking it just about.
I've seen some souls be friendly. I've seen some feet get loose. I've had some people in my life who know just what it do. I try to look for goodness even when I see bad.
Coming in from the back as well. Let's get the knock.
I've seen some souls be friendly. I've seen some feet get loose. I've had some people in my life who know just what it do. I try to look for goodness even when I see bad. 98 when I made my first beat tape. I was tripping, I was thinking I could be great. 4-track test cam in my briefcase. Back when I would cop my Jordan straight up out of East Bay. I was just 15 with some big dreams. Big shoes, big heart, no big screen. Big talls, big balls, no fig leaves. Double XL, well before I spit at 16. I was tripping, I was waiting for the right time. I was tripping, I was looking for the right place. I was tripping, I was searching for the right words. Took a wrong turn, now my head is in the right space. I was tripping, I was taking all the wrong pills. I was tripping, I was writing all the wrong wrongs. I was tripping, I was writing all the right songs. Looking for a miracle, you're fucking with the right one. I've seen some souls be friendly. I've seen some feet get loose. I've had some people in my life who know just what it do. I try to look for goodness even when I see bad. Yeah. I guess it started with a big bang, like a gunshot. Then the fall came, and we all stopped. Never schooled with the fools when the sun dropped. We were having mad fun running from the young cops. I was on that low brow, thinking too much. Cynicism hit me early like the cold crush. Did the knowledge into college and I froze up. Realized I ain't even working on my post up. Had a good shot though. with a big chip, but my shoulders would be holding to that dope shit. I was thinking about rhymes, I was dreaming about beats, I was biding my time, I was sowing these seeds. I was too cold to know that I ain't old enough, too grown to know that I ain't growing up. Two tones was home, so just throw it up. Black Paisley is back, so just pull it up. I seen some souls be friendly, I seen some feet get loose. I've had some people in my life who know just what it do. I try to look for goodness, even when I see bad. Yeah, I am that two-tone rebel, Paisley stain. I got some skin so thick I was made for pain. Never changed my name, just check my veins. Although Wallace brave hearts, I'm the next to reign. I mean double, powers combined when we troubled. I still lose grip and shit, I still fumble. Always get it back even when I'm off track, cause I'm never off beat and I'm never on whack. Goddamn, how the fuck they let me get in? I just showed up with a couple records looking to spin and looking to win. My cup been filled with a gin. I got the juice now too, still sick with a pen. And sick with the keys and sick with my PC. My beats be off the meat rack for Sheezy. You see, he love the early arts, you can't see me. Two-tone rebel and trust you still need me. I seen some souls be friendly, I've seen some feet get loose. I've had some people in my life who know just what it do. I try to look for goodness, even when I see bad. I seen some souls be friendly, I've seen some feet get loose. I've had some people in my life who know just what it do. I try to look for goodness, even when I see bad.
Side Omicron, 3 knocks. Mash got the last one up for them. Big fire coming in from the southern edge of the zone from Toxic Rebels.
Nothing more than I hate than some shit that's not true. Probably wouldn't tell your friends that I'm sad I lost you. And I used to be on, but now I'm off you. I used to be on, but now I'm off you. Every time I'm off the drink, I ain't thinking about you. Yeah, I got a new bitch, I'm just glad it's not you. And I used to be on, but now I'm off you. I used to be on, but now I'm off you. Baby, tell me everything that you think about late night when you're laying down and the feeling ain't right. And you know you ain't mine, and you can't change time, and you can't save face. I ain't in the same place. Nah, I don't miss the old you, I don't even know you. Try to come back now, I already told you. Put me through some shit, there's some more you're gonna go through. Now you're old news, yeah, you're old news, yeah, you're old news. Now I'm off you, my new bitch is fucking awesome. Fuck her in the car often, drive her on a 101, and I'm smoking weed coughing, hoping that I don't get pulled over by the law. Then we could get it poppin', yeah, get it poppin'. I just spent like 20,000 shopping, and the lights are blinding, man, I think I gotta stop them. Fuck them old hoes, cause they know we off them. Nothing more than I hate than some shit that's not true. Probably wouldn't tell your friends that I'm sad I lost you. And I used to be on, but now I'm off you. I used to be on, but now I'm off you. Every time I'm off the drink, I ain't thinking about you. Yeah, I got a new bitch, I'm just glad it's not you. And I used to be on, but now I'm off you. I used to be on, but now I'm off you. Used to be on, but now I'm off you. Used to be on, but now I'm off you. Used to be on, used to be on, but now I'm off you. Used to be on, but now I'm off you. Used to be on, but now I'm off you. Used to be on, used to be on, but now I'm off you. Baby, I thought that you'd have my babies by now. I heard you drive a Mercedes now. It's crazy how it all worked out. It's crazy how it all went down. Oh, you thought that I'd be hurting, no. There you go, always putting on a show. Don't let that fine ass hit the dough. You think that I still care, but I don't. I've been fucked up and I've been thinking about everything that I've been doing and going out every weekend, and all of the girls I'm texting, and how I make a mess of everything with all of my exes. I don't make excuses, girl, I just go and get it. If you ever disrespect me, baby, you gonna regret it. Oh, I'm off you now, but you just can't forget it. You never got your happy ending. Nothing more than I hate than some shit that's not true. Probably wouldn't tell your friends that I'm sad I lost you. And I used to be on, but now I'm off you. I used to be on, but now I'm off off you. Every time I'm off the drink, I ain't thinking about you. Yeah, I got a new bitch, I'm just glad it's not you. I used to be on, but now I'm off you. Used to be on, but now I'm off you. Nothing more than I hate than some shit that's not true. Probably wouldn't tell your friends that I'm sad I lost you. I used to be on, but now I'm off you. Used to be on, but now I'm off you. Every time I'm off the drink, I ain't thinking about you. Yeah, I got a new bitch, I'm just glad it's not you. I used to be on, but now I'm off you. Used to be on, but now I'm off you. Used to be on, but now I'm off you. Used to be on, but now I'm off you. Used to be on.
You only need the light when it's
I've been living like the summer days, sunny weather never rains. Going out every night, meet another girl, another name. Running my city, they know when it's me. Doing a show, they be coming to see. Making a bread and I'm packing it up and I walk in the bar and all drinks are free. No, I never change up, I've been sticking with the day ones, getting bigger since that day one. And one day go round the nation. They know the flow from Germany to Tokyo. Getting nosy like Pinocchio. I'm chasing all these dreams and y'all still busy chasing hoes. It's alright, no class, we up all night. Sun's out and the girls out in the sundress, they look nice. Friday going out, Saturday do it again. And we never take a day off, every night is like the weekend.
summer day, some rays, I'm feeling so right. No time for you and me, beats out chillin', I'm gone. Yeah, 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 yeah. Beats out chillin', I'm gone. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Beats out chillin',
I sweat up on the brow, chillin' with the turtle. I told her what mama don't know, I don't hurt her, but I knew she was bad in the summertime. Yeah, but that's just how it goes. 3 hours by the cold sand, sticking to her by that drop top on the road. Let your hair down long blonde, she got them shades on, tell her when it's long gone. I got the goodies for you, yeah, yeah, yeah. I got the goodies for you now. Give it to me 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 now. Yeah. Oh my, summer day, some rays, I'm feeling so right. No time for you and me, beats out chillin', I'm gone. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Welcome back to the last game of the evening. Finishing it off, how we started, looking at this Orangle playing path. What's happened here? Oh. Just adjust cable. From north to south, Sauber, all the way down to Novo. See who jumps out early here. Got Omicron looking like they're going to take Saverni uncontested. Toxic Rebels going west alongside Vigorous as well. But in Yasnaya, we have Hazard KNF alongside original Gangsters. Contesting, it looks like the same side almost. Actually, KNF opting to go towards the back buildings. Meanwhile, Kruppen just gonna chill above to see where exactly they're landing. Good tactic, actually, no need to land too early in these games just getting that crucial information to where they are landing. It exactly looks like OG are split with fixed 10 in these 3 stories, 3 of them on the southern edge, and endgame the closest towards the side of KNF. Uber here has landed on Prof from Team 15. Simple squad with an M16 could do a lot of damage here if they don't have any guns, but Uber picks up the Bison there. Does he have a gun, shotgun for Liu? Also looking to come around in the background is UN. Try and loot up as well. Wow, no guns for these guys. Just crash this compound. They're gonna have such a difficult time. They need just gets in the buggy here and gets knocked off. Beautiful stuff there from UN. Unleashed getting that first kill. Uber here down to half HP. Flank coming in from Leo, taking down Prof as well from SimpleTeam. In Mansion near the squad house, we have 2 guys fighting. Dragon alongside Jesty. Gonna get backed up by his teammate soon. Uzi in the head of Xenius, getting pushed by the full squad now, jumps down and Jesty gets knocked. Able to get the first and revive as well. So many teams again on this eastern edge, Lipovka prison area, just like game number 1. Tempest knock here in the south by this full squad push from Lazy Squad. Actually, wow, just overwhelming him there. Rest of Hazard Conquest maybe looked like they pulled out of the mill to drop after seeing 2 squads land there. Those squads being west side and GC direction. Fights in these really weird locations as they pull up right towards them, and this will be 3 of them knocked here from Unleashed in this compound. Actually getting the thirst is Velo in the back, stealing one of those kills with the Scar. 4 team kills for Elevate here. Does look like they are going to pull up to the rest of Hazard. Ferragamo gets knocked, peeking this window. He does get a return knock onto Rebel. What can Nox and Squalinho do here? Do they have any nades to use? Looks like Nox is going to go around this left side. They can't get the revive onto Ferragamo, and they need to act quick before they get too comfortable here and it becomes a 4v2. Yeah, we're going to move around on this right wall. Nox is just waiting there. He will see him and spot him in the open. Unlucky not to have an extended mag there. Needs to go for the push before the heal comes in. Goes FPP, takes him out. Beautiful stuff, gets the thirst as well. Rebel as well. We're going to push in. Squalino on this off angle. Another knock coming in for Nox. Probably not going to survive too much longer. Jump shots coming over the wall from Sandrick there. Squalino, as the last guy up now, maybe needs to go all in right now to try and secure these kills, but it's going to be quite difficult. They're all in close proximity and the revives will be taken soon. KNF fighting here. They actually wiped us. No, they took 2 guys out from, I believe. Not too sure who got taken out there. Meanwhile, in North George, Vigorous getting quite close to. This is Toxic Rebels, Baby Boy and Tronin left here after their chicken dinner in the last game. Gonna have to look to survive this as a duo. Almost makes it away there after being shot down quite heavily. They're going to look to overwhelm Squalinho once again. Tries to drop shot. And there we go. There we go. Taken out. Sorry. Taken out in 14th position there after the chicken dinner in the first game. You can see now Birdo getting completely surrounded by GC direction in all directions. Very split from the rest of his squad. Actually, no, all in one place. I didn't see them all piled on top of each other. One nade would be so good here. As you see Killshot moving in from this right side. Does spot Birdo peeking on top of the roof. Icy gonna hop down. All angles covered here from GC. They're just gonna wait for that right time to push in. Another nade gonna be coming in, I think. Proxy knocked on the roof. Beautiful stuff getting that knock. Icy down on the bottom floor, and the first from Nexus onto Badu. This should be a wipe from GC. Beautiful stuff there. Taking down West Side in 12th position, 13th, sorry. 4 team kills for them. That was Spot, Original Gangsters, Endgame, and Fix 10. This one-story compound just to the northeast of them. Maybe gonna look for a push on this. I'm sure they've realized that there can't be a full squad in that compound there. Also need to watch out from Elevate on the other side. Taking out LETRA actually. Witcher knocked. Unthirsted. LB and Levin taken down just like that. On top of the cars here. It's a very nice position. Just laying down in the window. What a position from Uber. I apologize for the lack of game sound. It was a glitch. I don't know. Same thing happened last week as well. Maybe need to reset my adapter. Talking of crashes, we do see Omicron actually Psycho rotating past as the scout. Needs to be careful in this armored UAS, as well as Mashka rotating past in a buggy. Not getting tagged enough to be taken down there. Just a headshot taking him down to 50 HP. Also being chased by, I believe that is XXD. Gets one knock onto Psycho. Very isolated from the rest of his team. Masha trying to put in some work as well. from the top of the mountain. Now the rest of the squad of Omicron are gonna want to get that revenge. Just taking these ridges right above them, isolating them in this sniper tower. Mara just gonna spray and pray in the smoke. They do get a knock, and that is a chance for the push. JOJOgaming knocked here. Gonna look for that quick revive here, but it's gonna be hopeless, I guess, as the crash comes in from Mashka first with the buggy, leading the charge. Nade comes out, takes it out instantly, actually. On this left side, gets taken out there by Fadua, leaving just JOJOgaming inside in the vehicle, actually. Gonna pop that med kit. Maybe not gonna hear him. Needs to hop out as he gets spotted from all sides. Does get the knock onto Fadua. Can he get the thirst? Yes, he does. Very cheeky there from JOJOgaming. Taking out two of the guys there, Fadua and Psycho, in that fight. Still just trading knocks here. LETRA with Elevate. I believe they all have like 3x's to shoot with. Yeah, 6x DP for Tisa. Looking for those heads peeking. DP headshot is brutal. Oh, and Helby just stuck that peek there, getting that double headshot, I believe, onto Tisha. Quick revive maybe going to come out from them. Don't think they're looking to go for the push just yet. Just as a two-man. Just buying themselves some time. Need to also look towards the two guys from Original Gangsters on the northeast, as I mentioned before. Milta Power still do have Lazy Squad chilling, not rushing that rotation into zone. Zone is quite empty around the edges, more contested in the center around shelter area, and on this road actually leading towards Milta. Got iLLeGaLy eSports and we Gurkhas holding opposite sides of the road here. Zone, wow, that is the hardest shift we've seen today, and that's saying something because of how many hardships we've had. Milta Power still in play after that. Lots of teams going to use this chance to move to a more central position. iLLeGaLy eSports will be the ones to move in first. GC do hear the vehicles from this other squad house on the roof here. Nexus, what can he do? With the Bison only. Everything goes low though. Unable to take him out. Not with a scope, just a red dot for him. Let's see teams' thought processes in these kind of zones. Do they go right through the center, or do they decide to wrap around? As Original Gangsters are doing, Fix 10 and Endgame moving into this northern side of the zone, just south of Lipovka. Omicron do hold the compound. Actually, yeah, the compound. No, this is a ridge. No one in the compound just yet. To the left of them. Will hear the vehicles and spot them from Original Gangsters. Endgame going to use that information given by the teammate just to rotate further up the hill to avoid being spotted. Tisha getting a knock on Nexus. Getting really messy around these squad houses compounds just on the hill north of Milta. See Uber watching icy from GC. Beautiful headshot onto Uber. That must have been so clean. We'll get the revive though. One needs to be careful from iLLeGaLy. Actually, no, they won't. Such a bad position as iLLeGaLy pull up just at the right time for them. Wrong time for Elevate. And Lou is spotted and gets knocked there by Mehix as well. With the DP 4x, just leaving T-shirt up. They are going to look for this push now. iLLeGaLy. As they're leading the charge. T-shirt spotting him. Just snaking here. Going to get the thirst as well. Gets a double knock onto Eldon. This smoke is beautiful. Aggressive play. Blocking that vision from Ross and Mehix as well. But it's getting tagged so much in the smoke. Mehix going to push around as well. Doesn't spot him in the grass. Runs out and back into the smoke. He's just laying here. Silent. Does take down Mehix as well. Just Ross up now. Oh, so close to a squad wipe there. GG's for Elevate their T-shirt. Trying to clutch it at the end. Almost did it. We Gurkhas putting some bullets into GC as his own hardships again to the south. This game has been full of hard shifts. Going to be quite a difficult rotation for these guys in the north. Do have Hazard KNF fighting with this is Toxic Rebels. Baby Boy hops out of the buggy. Dacia, sorry, hits the ground and protected by the tree actually. Tronin is quite a distance back, and this is going to be very sticky for him. As KNF look to move around, I'm sure, trying to get that flank move. Still 29 alive here in this fourth shift. Nade's trying to reach him there, not quite doing it. Look to smoke up. This is going to be very difficult to defend for him. Full squad pushing, gets tagged heavily by a nade there, and the second one comes in, finishing the job. Ultron there with the final say. GC direction, holding this sniper tower with LETRA 11 and Helby. Watching them. Takes down Killshot, just watching him move towards the door there. Beautiful knock hidden in this ridge. Maybe unable to get the thirst here actually, as Icy makes it to the small room to get the revive. Any throwables would be amazing for Helby. This is nadeable. Molotov would be even better. Oh, beautiful peek from Levin. They get a second knock on to Icy. Helby gonna get caught rotating in the open. Almost getting knocked there. But on the bottom floor, Killer YouTube gets taken down as well. Need to watch out from this fire from iLLeGaLy Esports as well. Helby gonna jump in. Get that thirst. Thrown in from Toxic Rebels, just trying to make his way in behind these guys here. iLLeGaLy Esports spotted in front. He needs to try and find a different way into zone. That anti-clockwise rotation around the left side of the map is going to be the favourable option for him. Moving for that buggy. Milta is completely empty right now. Could gain some crucial placement points for his team. They need that after the chickens they've taken and high placement positions in the previous games. As he's spotted going prone, gets tagged another time. as he gets up. Killshot also trying to take shots at the left side of the tree here. Sachin from we Gurkhas still watching the shack where GCR does look like KNF, Hazard KNF have pulled up to the squad house just on the ridge here, where OGR does look like Fedith and Duma are going to go for the push. Actually, very risky play there outside zone, trying to make their way in. But MK, beautiful work actually taking down Fix 10. They can't afford to stay in the zone any time longer. Nade comes out and takes him down as well through the burning vehicle. Beautiful stuff from Endgame. Maybe not going to have enough time to heal up and move into zone. Probably will be dropped all of his meds by his teammate. Try and crash this shack where Mr. Dux is actually... Sorry about that. That was a beautiful actually headshot through the shack from Ultron and Krippen. Shuts the shack door as Vigorous watching all these teams come in from the southern side. Tronin has made his way in as well to the south side of Milta. Sixth phase right now. Just watching here Vesta onto Sandrick. Nice position here, anchoring the team. Lyrics also watching towards We Gurkhas, actually making it into this 3-story. Just watching Eldin and his other two teammates in the shack here from iLLeGaLy Esports, Mehix and Ross. They're gonna look to smoke their vehicles. Only do have one buggy, I believe, so it's gonna be hard for all of them to get in. Still a full squad up for Vigorous though. Will spot Lin move in alongside Sandrick. Need to pick the right side of the smoke to move in. Tronin will hear the steps as well. Lin gets tagged heavily as he moves in across. Not quite getting knocked as well. Sandrick makes it across. Rebel as well. Still having to move in from the other side. And yeah, in the open. Gets tagged and knocked there. Thirsted from Lyrics also. Beautiful stuff. Palaya spotting all these guys from iLLeGaLy Esports getting taken down. They're in 5th position on the northeastern side of zone. They don't have zone actually here in this 3-story. Four teams alive. We have the solo from Toxic Rebels, Tronin to get those crucial placement points. Two guys from Lazy Squad, Sandrick and Lin, versus the full squad of Vigorous and the 3-man squad of We Gurkhas. Relaya just smoking his way into the main walls of Milta. You can see Leonard will spot the smokes coming out. He's just going to put some bullets into their smoke with the 4x on the DP, unable to connect. Nimbu here trying to get behind this wall, but goes on the wrong side of it. Actually takes... No, he doesn't take down Sandrick, who drops shots. Almost his teammate again, getting confused there. Tronin still having to move in as well. He might be able to spoil the day for Lazy Squad, and he's done just that, getting the only team kill just now, and maybe going to get taken down as a result. No, needs to pop that first aid quickly. No, Zahn will take him out there. Actually, no, getting taken down by Lyrics, getting that another kill for his team. 5 team kills for them, leaving 2 teams alive still. 4v1, not looking good for Sachin. 4 team kills for them with a 2nd place finish guaranteed. Not bad. Molotov gonna take him out surely at the end. Gonna hop out, and drop shot coming in from Sachin, finishing the day. Sorry, that was a drop shot by one of the Vigorous members. 6 kills for them with the chicken dinner in the last game of the evening. Second place, we Gurkhas, who had quite quiet first 3 games, coming in with 4 kills, sorry. Third place, Toxic Rebels with 1 kill. Fourth place, Lazy Squad, coming in with 7 kills, 4 kills for Hazard KNF in 5th. 6th place, iLLeGaLy eSports with 5 kills, 2 kills for Original Gangsters in 7th. 8th place, GC Direction with 5 kills, 2 kills for 9th place LETRA. 10th place, Omicron, coming in with 2 kills, 7 kills for Elevate in 11th. 12th place, XXD, coming in with 3 kills. 13th, we have Westside with 0 kills, 1 kill for Hazard Conquest in 14th. SimpleTeam in 15th with 1 kill. Last but not least, 4 kills for Unleashed in 16th. GG everybody. See everyone next week. Thank you for tuning in. And that is actually Dragon with the M4 taking down Givvy's 90. Another knock coming in from them as well. Raise Squad.
Dream, but everybody trying to stop me. They been saying it ain't worth it and I gotta work a job. But I hit 100,000 now, they trying to tag along. I'ma live it every day, I'ma live it to my grave. I'ma live it like the summer, hope this life won't fade away. I've been rolling around my city with the music up, windows down, pull up to the party and we pouring up another round. Pour the shots and bottoms up, in the pool and pass a cup. Got your girl, pass her up, take the Uber to the club. Know we staying up all night, know the drinks on me tonight. We gon' party like our last and you know everything's alright.
Oh my, summer day, some rails I'm feeling so right on time. For you and me, beats out chillin', I'm gone. Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, beats out chillin', I'm gone. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Beats out chillin', I'm gone.